Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, rebuilt coke oven battery 2 lighted up successfully at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. International Nurses Day observed at Ispat General Hospital of SAIL RSP. And sports grounds buzzing with energy as annual summer coaching camp of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant unleashes a multitude of sports activities. Now the news in detail. Rourkela Steel Plant RSP achieved a significant milestone on 13th May 2024 with the lighting of the rebuilt coke oven battery number 2, that is COB number 2, marking the initiation of its controlled heating up process. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi ED Works RSP lighted up the state-of-the-art coke ovens battery 2 complex. Also present on the occasion were Mr. P.K. Dikshit, Director Projects, MECON, Mr. N. Mishra, CGM Projects, Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, CGM Projects, several CGMs and other senior officers and employees of RSP, CET and MECON. It is worth mentioning here that the 4.5 meter tall COB number 2 was commissioned in 1958 and it had undergone its last rebuilding in 1995. With the objective of operational flexibility and meeting coke demand as well as for precision adherence to environmental standards, the rebuilding of the oven was initiated on 15 December 2020. The battery was dismantled up to nozzle deck slab along with associated equipment and refractory. Notably, the battery has a total of 70 ovens equally distributed in two blocks, that is 2A and 2B, 35 ovens each. It has been rebuilt with twin block compound regenerative twin flue under jet firing system with partial recirculation of waste gases. Staged air supply and computerized heating control system has also been provided in COB number 2. The rebuilt COB number 2 is designed to comply with stipulated emission standards and guidelines laid by Ministry of Environment and Forest, that is MOEF, for prevention of pollution and maintain environment quality in work zone. Apart from rebuilding the battery properly, many major jobs were also being taken up as a part of the project, like dismantling and reconstruction of a new quenching tower and existing wharf structure, installation of a new structural coke sorting plant with input and output conveyor, wagon loading, coke cutting and screen facility for augmentation of coke handling. Some other major jobs completed are the replacement of old equipments in byproduct plant and increasing of chimney height from 90 meters to 95 meters for adjustment of heating regime of battery. The rebuilt COB number 2 is provided with new oven machines, 2 coke pusher cars, 2 coal charging cars, 2 coke guide cars, 1 quenching car and 1 electrical loco. These newly installed oven machines of COB number 2 will have interchangeability with that of battery number 3. It is worth mentioning here that the rebuilt COB number 2 is a brownfield project which is placed between two operational batteries, that is COB number 1 and COB number 3, sharing some of the common facilities. Innumerable challenges were faced while rebuilding the battery properly that were dealt successfully. The battery light has been achieved with concerted efforts of the entire RSP team, projects, coke oven, CCD department as well as other associated departments and principal contractors for the COB number 2 project, namely Messrs. MECON and Messrs. BEC Limited. It is worth mentioning here that with the lighting up, controlled heating up process of new refractory lining has commenced. It will take approximately 90 days to obtain desired temperature up to 1160 degrees centigrade before the coal charging and coke pushing starts, which is expected by middle of August 2024. International Nurses Day was observed at Ispat General Hospital of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 12th May. Dr. B.K. Hota, EDM NHS, was the chief guest of the function, while Mrs. Jayashree Hota, Vice President Deepika Mahila Sangati, was the guest of honor. Present on the occasion were Dr. N.P. Sahu, CMO, Dr. P.K. Mohapatra, CMO, Dr. Jayant Acharya, CMO, other senior doctors, nurses and staff of IGH. The program commenced with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp and paying floral tributes by the dignitaries at the portrait of Florence Nightingale, the mother of nursing fraternity. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Hota highlighted the importance of nursing profession in extending expert care right from birth to the end of life. He emphasized upon the need of providing selfless service and quality care and urged all to emulate the ideals of Florence Nightingale for promoting health and well-being of mankind. Dr. Archana Behera, additional CMO M&HS, expounded the year's theme, that is, Our Nurses, Our Future, Economic Power of Care. This was followed by a captivating cultural program presented by the Nursing Fraternity of IGH. At the outset, Sister Meerapati, Junior Officer and Matron, IGH, welcomed the gathering. Mrs. Anita Ray, Secretary, TNAI IGH Chapter, presented the annual report. Mr. Durga Madhav Tripathi, President, TNAI IGH Chapter, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mrs. Godhuli Behera, Nursing Sister, was the master of the ceremony. The Ispat Stadium, Sector 6, Biju Patnaik Hockey Stadium, Sector 5, Indoor Stadium, Sector 20, the basketball field or the kabaddi ground, all the sporting grounds of the Steel City are currently converted to hubs of excitement and energy with the progress of summer coaching camp of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP. The much awaited annual event organized by the Sports Department of RSP aims to provide a platform for children to engage in various sports, foster their talents and promote a healthy lifestyle. The indoor stadium at Sector 20 is witnessing a huge participation of youngsters in sporting streams of kabaddi, badminton and table tennis. From the crack of dawn, the stadium bustles with young athletes eagerly taking part in sporting disciplines of their choice. The wide range of sporting activities fills the air with sounds of cheers, laughter and friendly competition. Thanks to the excellent infrastructure and guidance, I have been moving forward towards my biggest aspiration of representing the country in the Olympics someday, says Shivam, a 17-year class 12 student of Kendriya Vidyalaya who is attending the badminton camp for the second year in a row. Shivam had won the KV's national championship last year. Cyril Sahu, a class 5 student of St. Paul's School, echoes his thoughts, who also aims to don the Indian jersey in badminton one day. The summer coaching camp of RSP has always been a much awaited sporting event for the Steel City children, and the response this year is also encouraging like the previous years, says Mr. Rajiv Kumar Naik, the badminton coach who also works in the ED Works Secretariat of RSP. It is noteworthy that the summer camp, now in its 37th edition, has become a cherished tradition in the region. It not only provides an avenue for children to showcase their athletic abilities, but also instills in them the values of teamwork, discipline and perseverance. The camp also serves as a platform for fostering camaraderie and friendship among the young participants, creating lasting memories and bonds. And with this, we come to the end of this news edition. Namaskar.